after a week and a half since it finally came out, I finally got the pleasure to go to the theater to watch one of the most anticipated films of the summer. Mad Max Fury Road. Directed by the great George Miller and starring Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron. Oh yeah. This is everything that you would have for a summer action movie. Explosions and car chases through a vast wasteland of desert. And one of the coolest parts about it, a guitarist riding on a mobile stage with a guitar and a flamethrower all in one, just stroking it as the heroes are battling each other. So the story goes that Max Rakontansky, played by Tom Hardy, is wandering out in the desert all alone in his car until one day the savage road warriors capture him. He's taken to this kingdom where there's all kinds of habitable life. Since he's one of their slaves, they decide to just take him and use him as bait, using Max to be a piece of meat in their deadly game of sports out in the road. Until he comes across this great character named Imperator Furiosa, played by the lovely Charlize Theron. With this group of beautiful women who are used as breeders, they go out to find this green earth, while at the same time escaping from the savage road warriors. Now, I just want to give my highest compliments to director George Miller for his work on this. Being given the freedom and range to shoot his movie out on location in Australia was awesome! Nearly everything here looked like it was for real shots and shot on location. It didn't look like it was in a green screen studio. Almost nothing looked like it was CG, and that's what I loved about it. Tom Hardy did a pretty decent job at filling Mel Gibson's shoes in this role. He almost didn't take any chances or trust anyone, because in a post-apocalyptic world, you almost can't trust anybody in this universe. Having limited resources on water can drive almost everybody crazy. The leader of the Road Warriors, this big ugly brute with a woodchuck-like mask, is generous into giving his people a little bit of water, but he tortures them and brainwashes them into believing that they have to survive without water. Man, how do you live without water in a post-apocalyptic environment? You're kind of a jerk to be keeping all the water resources for yourself and your comrades. And the sepia tone that was made for this film was put to great use. Also with a combination of blues, reds, and yellows. With realism and shooting on location. I cannot see any other Hollywood director or producer handling it with such care as well as George Miller did it. Now I have to admit that the story was not the strongest part of this movie. Max was kind of a jerk to pull off some of the things that he did. But that's what his character is about. He does develop a relationship with Imperator and the Five Wise, so I have to give him that. And deep down, he's seen that he has a great heart. The cinematography was a great aspect about this film too. Deserted wasteland as far as the eye could see. And the world's biggest sandstorms. Charlize Theron was not bad as a partner to our hero and protagonist, so that was cool. Along with the action and the set pieces and the effects, I believe there's still a good story to be told here. This is an example that Miller proves that movies can still be fun without being bogged down by too much CGI. Unfortunately, the money-hungry people in Hollywood just don't get that these days. Fast cars and mind-blowing stunts, beautiful dames and violence galore. Must agree that this is one of the best films of the summer and deserves a 9 out of 10. Oh, Mad Max is crazy! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to click the link below and hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And I will catch you all on the flip side.